Angie, do you want to start?
Okay. So we start. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for your time to join this 𝗓𝗏𝗧𝗏 sharing. Yeah, my name is Angie from Singapore. Actually, I was born in Malaysia, Penang. Yeah, I'm not right now a citizen of Singapore. So, yeah, in the past, we always look for. I'm always very keen on this high-tech device because I come from a poor family. My parents died of stroke, and my mother the capillary burst at the brain area. So I myself have a genetically high cholesterol. So after I become the engineer in Singapore, in fact, I found that health is very important. Yeah, money is it is aside. No, when you that's why I'm full time in this 𝗓𝗏𝗧𝗏 water business. Yeah, one of the reason also is the COVID-19. Yeah, the economy is so bad and there's a force to resign. So luckily, I turned this crisis become an opportunity because this is a health industry and really can improve the people's life. Yeah, so I'm thankful to this company, RJ company, the platform that give me this opportunity to share the water with the people, to save the people's life. And also I'm thankful to Lydia, who is introduced me this water device. And in fact, myself also benefit from this device. Yeah, after 3 months consuming this water, and my cholesterol dropped to the healthy level. So I also grateful that I met Dr. Gan. Dr. Gan is a very expert in this water research, and yeah, he is very kind and willing to share his knowledge with us. So yeah, let's not further delay. Welcome Dr. Gan to share with us in a scientific way how this 𝗓𝗏𝗧𝗏 water device help us and for the future. Yes.
Right. Hello, everybody. Very thankful everybody joined this meeting early. Thank you very much, Angie, for your introduction. So this is my introduction of myself, my background. Firstly, I graduated from NTU. My specialization is on diamond thin film and radiation detector. I got my bachelor and PhD master from Zhejiang University in China in material science. After that, after my PhD, I achieved the MBA from University of Adelaide, Australia. So I like to teach, so I joined Lepali Poly as a senior lecturer. Earlier on, I started my career when I worked in Tensilight Semiconductors as a principal engineer and senior engineer in Singapore Engineering Technology. Then I transformed my career to mind-body alignment. So I started up SecLab International. I was a chief trainer in flow healing. All right. So along the way, I got a lot of full wisdom from East and West. I combined them to form something really scientific and energetic. So I learned something from General Pollock. He's a full professor from University of Washington, and is a worldwide water expert. He was nominated for a Nobel Prize once. So I studied something like flow technology and healing. And we also started an international flow training system. So I specialize in using flow to heal autism, depression, anxiety, dyslexia, insomnia, and schizophrenia. It's a very, very difficult but very, very wonderful journey. And along the way, I have many years experience of dealing with water and life. So today, the topic, I'm going to share with you water and life. Before I start this topic, I would like to make some announcement because the company headquarters haven't touched on this area. So the result and data all is from my personal study, my personal research. And I share this knowledge with everybody. Hope you can help everybody do the business well. So this, I take full responsibility of the content I share because I'm very confident. When I'm doing some research, I have done some preliminary study and investigation on water structure in Temasek Poly. However, because of the machine is a lack of calibration, so the data is still not reliable. So at this moment, I cannot share with you all the findings. I'm still looking for some better organization, better research lab in A-STAR, NTU, NUS to get reliable data. And when that time comes, I can share with you the reliable data. However, the earlier signals in my sample show that the structured water is real. So I would like to share this information with you today. Okay, so here is the miracle of the life of a healing life to do with one of our partner. I would like to invite Angie to share this part.
Hello, yeah, this is Mei Fong. Mei Fong is a friend of my colleagues before Mary. So she is very health conscious person. Her house is using the Kangen water filter, and she still have many problems. The picture on the left is was taken on 2018. You can see that actually at her neck area there is a thyroid, the left hand side. So this thyroid, it grow along the time from 2 cm until become 4 cm. So in this supposed to go for operation, the doctor advised her to go for operation, and due to COVID, the schedule was delayed. So during this time, in the 1st of August, she managed to know about the terahertz water, and she asked Mary to let her try. So try for around 2 months. This picture on the right hand side was taken on the 9th of October recently. You can see a very big difference in the skin complexion. Besides that, the most importantly is the thyroid, the lump at the neck area is already shrink to 2 cm back. So she was very happy and then told the doctor, her doctor in the hospital, and the doctor was surprised as well, you see. And then I have done a recording for her, and the doctor also said that she is also curious, want to know more about this terahertz water and share with their parent, the patients. And besides the thyroid problem, she emailed me, she WhatsApp me. She also have other problem like the ear, the hand cramp, the nose sinus. The sinus, in fact, there's only 10 days spray on the nose area and besides drink. And she also have some kind of sore throat. This sore throat and the heartbeat, fast heartbeat. This sore throat was pain 24 hours, and she even begged in the A&E and begged the doctors to. And actually, she has done the MRI, the scope, but cannot find any root cause. Then she has this one, spotted vision. All this also improved already. Of course, including the high blood pressure, and there's some white spot on the hand, the kneecap and the knee area, and there's her digestive problem. There's a digestive problem. That means one meal cannot finish in one time, have to separate into 3 times. Now she can finish in one meal at a time. Yeah, so number 12 is the severe obstructive sleep apnea. You see on the picture on the right, is have to using this gadget while sleeping, because it will stop breathing around 30 times. So you see the next page, how she did. She put the terahertz water inside this device, and then while sleeping, he inhale. Yeah. So after that, you can see that actually the sleeping, deep sleep is better number. Yeah. So she shared with me the medical report. Wow, there are so many pills, you see. So right now, all the problem are also improved and is gone. And then she was very happy and share with her 4 friends within a week only. 4 friends, and now her device is free already. So she's very thankful to the company to have such kind of the sharing economy that everybody can enjoy the free device. Yeah. So the same for myself, my device is free as well. So I think it's a very good opportunity as well for those like career, can take it as an additional income. Yeah. So Dr. Gan maybe will share with you more in a science.
Angie, turn on.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
So this is a miracle of life. This is a typical miracle with our life in our 𝗓𝗪𝗪𝗧 water. So when you think it's a miracle, but actually it happens, have many reasons. It happened naturally. However, if we don't understand the science behind it, we may think it's a miracle and mysterious, and we sometimes we feel scared. The water is so miracle, and we a lack of understanding. So I'm going to lay some scientific ground for you, scientific foundation for you to understand the mechanism. The 𝗓𝗪𝗪𝗧 water can do so many things. Okay, let's start with 6 elements of life. Normally in our life, we have food, air, water. Then we have exercise, sleep, and emotion. So water and emotion, they are 2 important elements affecting our life. I'm going to touch on these 2 areas in today's talk. We know that water is the source of life. It occupies 70% of the body in terms of the weight. And most of us, we don't pay attention to the water inside our body. And the water inside our body also decrease with age. Okay, when we approach to 60 years old, so our water is less than 70%. Most of people are not aware, so that's why there's a lot of chronic diseases is formed. All right, so the water function is not only carries nutrition and oxygen, and also helps to detoxify our body. So normally, however, inside our tap water, all right, there's a lot of contaminants. There's a lot of fluoride, arsenic, nitrites, lead, many things. So we need to take care of our water, and we need to do the filtering and plus 𝗓𝗪𝗪𝗧 water. All right. So what is a good water? So a lot of local scientists have investigated the issue. They identify that a good water must be a water help the cells to drink the water. All right. How does the cell drink the water? Because in the cell membrane, there's a water channel. All right. This water channel is 2 nanometers in width. So it's only contains a very minor structure of the water can pass this channel. They can penetrate into the cell membrane. All right, and there's a lot of very good findings on that. However, if lack of good water, then we form a lot of chronic disease, such as high blood pressure, hyperglycemia, hyperlipidemia, hair loss, obesity, and the emotional loss of control, insomnia. That's many. So we need to drink water, especially to drink good water. So the following study will be on the good water. The good water will be the one that helps the blood circulation. All right, very well. So the good water means that, okay, basically, this is the new finding. Scientifically, during the last 100 years, there are many research on the water structure and water research. However, most prominent researcher is Darren from University of Washington. He published a book called The Four Phases of Water. This is a groundbreaking finding. Okay, normally, traditionally, we only know that we have solid, liquid, gas. However, we don't realize that in between solid and liquid, there is another force. The fourth phase is called easy water. Easy here stands for exclusion zone. Exclusion zone. Okay, so here we need to understand what is the structured easy water. So this is to do with our surface. When our surface is hydrophilic, so the water will attach to it very well and spread it. When we face the surface of hydrophobic surface means the water heating. The water will stick as this ball can never be attached to the surface. So in microscope, if we study using a very high amplitude microscope, we study the interfacial layer between the water and the hydrophilic surface. There is something miracle. Okay, there is something miracle. Why we say it's a miracle? Because the water spread and form layer by layer. Within one layer, the hydrogen and the oxygen bond, they form hexagonal structure. Hexagonal structure like this one. Okay, like this one, the hexagonal structure formed. So it's the water structure is no more H2O. It suddenly changed to H3O2. H3O2 is negatively charged, as shown here. This is the width, and the thickness of the negatively charged zone is called easy water exclusion zone. And furthermore, this is the positive charge. So this is negative and positive charge form a battery, a micro battery surrounding the cell. So this the thickness of the easy water can grow when the water absorbs more infrared. Okay, so this means that very mysteriously, the cell can be recharged by the water, but the water is H3O2, is not H2O. This is a miracle part, which is waiting for a lot of scientists to find out. And we can say here, recharging cells can be shown significantly from this video. From this video, you can see the left side is the hydrophilic surface. In between is the exclusion zone. The exclusion zone can be further expanded whenever it's got some light absorbing. All right. So this structure clearly shows easy water. And based on this easy water, scientists can form a filter, special filter. This filter can create the easy water from the sea. From the sea, the salted water can be quickly filtered into high purity pure water and without any particles. This is a miracle. So wait for a moment. I try to mute. All right. Okay, so basically here also shows that this negative charge and positive charge form a battery, and this battery can light up LED. And here is going to show you a video how it's light up the LED through this laboratory equipment. Okay, some of our partner asking where to buy this equipment. At this moment, it's very impossible because this micro probe is at a nanometer. So it's very small. We cannot buy from the market. So here it shows that how the battery light up LED. So basically, easy water is almost everywhere, surrounding our body, surrounding our every cell, even inside the cell. There's still a lot of easy water. From here we can see it basically store a lot of biological energy. So from here we can see that the 𝗓𝗧𝗔𝗦𝗧 is naturally absorb the water, transform the normal water into easy water. You can see a lot of cloud surrounding the 𝗓𝗧𝗔𝗦𝗧. That is easy water. All right, this is very obvious. Everybody can see here. So there's a lot of partners recently have done a very interesting experiment. Can use this 𝗓𝗧𝗔𝗦𝗧 to differentiate the normal water and the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 water. All right, people can you can start to try. From here, we can see that the 𝗓𝗧𝗔𝗦𝗧, the easy water is the white area, the white region, which is 2 millimeter. All right, the blue region is the dye, is a positive charge. All right, another way, in order for you to find the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 water, whether they have easy structural water inside it, you can go for the laboratory to do the UV absorption spectroscopy. During such scopy, okay, there's one particular peak which corresponds to 270 nanometer is here. 270 nanometer is here, but for normal water, the curve is like this. No more 270 nanometer. So from the 270 nanometer, you can clearly see that you have the easy water inside. All right. So you compare these two graphs, you can see that the difference of the easy water in terms of spectroscopy. All right. So we need to understand how 𝗏𝗏𝗏 wave interact with the water, produce the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 water. So 𝗏𝗏𝗏 basically is a wavelength range from 0.1 terahertz to 10 terahertz. Is above microwave, below infrared. So this terahertz in year 2004, USA named it as the top 10 technologies that will change the future world. In year 2005, China ranked 𝗏𝗏𝗏 technology as first of the 10 key strategic goals of the national pillar. So this is so important. And nowadays in airports, everybody start to use the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 screen, to scan the body without forming any damage, unlike X-ray used before. So what is good water and healthy water? How can the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 water create good water? So this is the profound and the state of the art, the research finding. Most of the scientists are still interested in. That's why the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 wave is called the wave of life. So it contains several characteristics, including low viscosity, anti-radiation, antibacterial, and antioxidation, and the linear up water molecules. So why it is a low viscosity? Because terrace water often be processed, the viscosity reduced to 680 times. Is very, very low. Okay, so that's provide a special feature for the water easily being absorbed by our organ, easily penetrate the cell, and can be absorbed by cell very easily and quickly. That's why when we start drinking terrace water, we almost feel thirsty. Most of the time we feel thirsty just because it's low viscosity. Promote the strong absorbing of the water by cells. And the second, anti-radiation. Because you form the layer by layer structure, every layer you have hexagonal water structure. So the water structure is so solid. That's why it has anti-radiation property. Okay, because of this water contains of the pure water, easy water, pure water, contains nothing else. So the bacteria will not survive in this region. That's why it has an antibacterial. And furthermore, because this layer, easy water, the layer contains a lot of negative charge. So the negative charge can neutralize the positive charge of free radicals in other organ. All right, so it has a strong antioxidation. Okay, we have a lot of sample tested. There's a solid report from the HQ of the terrace water. All right, you can have a look at it. So we have antibacterial, antioxidant, anti-radiation. We have a high resonance frequency and low viscosity. All right, the single linear lining up helps the water can really reorganize it, can really pass to a nano door very easily. All right, this is a very, very interesting metaphor showing that how our water can structure itself, can penetrate into the cell membrane, the water channel. If you can remember the water channel of the cell. Okay, so this 0.96 terahertz water and the low viscosity. Okay, so low viscosity as shown here, it can really separate our blood cell and make it individually appear. It's almost stiffen together. They don't stick together. That's why this is very, very important. And they explain a lot of things of the water feature inside our body. That's why we can see here improved blood viscosity. Okay, the blood viscosity after drinking the water for 15 minutes or 20 minutes, we can see our blood cells start to change. All right, so before and after. Okay, so this is the typical feature of the antibacterial. We have done a lot of experiments. So after testing, after 3 minutes of terahertz health water treatment, the E. coli and the 𝗖𝗘𝗧𝗏 are reduced by more than 90%. And here is the result. Shows a huge improvement of the reduction of the bacteria. And here is the anti-radiation. So all the radiation happen to our body, and terrace water, because it's non-ionizing, light penetrating into our body, so it does not cause any damage at all. And so this water, terrace water possesses single water molecules This molecule that makes it easier to pass through cell membrane water channel. After entering the body, its constant resonance with the cell and transporting more nutrients, new minerals, and oxygens that are beneficial to the body. All right. So there's a lot of functions and benefits of the 𝗏𝗏𝗧 water. We can either drink or use external spray. Okay, both will be very good to our body. So of course we have to take care that normally we don't use a metal container to deal with the water. It's good to use non-metal ceramics and plastic, and try to avoid lots of issues. That's dry and thirst when we drink first. It causes nausea and swelling sometimes, and defecation and smelly urination, fluctuating tolerance, because it's a strong detoxic effect inside our body. That's why urination, sometimes you may feel very, very smelly. It's okay, but you must be very happy because the water start to work. So the whole process of the device has gone through strong certification authorizations, including FDA, FCC, all right, and CNS, CMA. So to remind you, for some new partners, you join this business because 𝗏𝗏𝗧 water, although the device can help some issues, but it cannot be used as medicine. If you are currently taking any medication, please continue taking medication until your doctor asks you to stop. So you need to constantly check with your doctor. All right. So now here, I'd like to introduce you the water and homeostasis. Homeostasis is a term used to describe the energy balance. So here is a device from Russia. The device from Russia is what I'm holding here. You can see what I'm holding here is very small, portable, and it's basically measure our 10 fingers and get some interesting feature. So here I would like to show you how does it work. Okay, basically this is the software. This is software.